What's up, EFL fam? I'm Carlos. This is Steven.
Hey guys.
And welcome back to another review here at Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Today, Emperor Extrait from Parfums Vintage. Keep right there.
Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Brooklyn Fragrance Lover.
Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we really do appreciate it. Thank you for your time. I am seriously
I know where this is going.
I'm up to here with the Aventus clones and this and that. I've covered so many. I don't know that I could just love another clone again like I did the original or the way I did when that came out. I mean, I could like some, but on a reviewer level, I should say, I prefer not to do any more clones if I can avoid it. That being said, I am happy to close down my reviewing of Aventus clones by giving you a smash one that knocks it out of the effing park.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because I reviewed this one with my friend Leroy from the channel Lee Style and Scent. And so we were in the middle of reviewing this fragrance, and we were at Menfluential in Atlanta, Georgia, and this gentleman just walked by in front of us. And in the middle of our video, he cuts us off. It was totally fine.
Do you not see that we're recording here?
I edited it out. And then he goes, I just gotta ask, what is that fragrance? And I had a 5 ml decan in my pocket, which probably had 4 mls in it at the time because I had worn a great deal of it. And I said, oh, here it is. I told him the name of the fragrance, and I let him keep
That's so
the
nice.
decan.
I love stories like that.
Yeah, and so I want to say from that point on until the end of the night, I was probably approached like 3 more times by people. Everybody asking me what I'm wearing. There was this one individual who worked at the venue, and he was surprisingly into fragrances. Like, he owned a couple Parfums de Marly scents, and he goes, what are you wearing? You got to tell me what you're wearing. I wrote it down for him as well. And so it's crazy. I was getting contacted left and right, but I agree with you. This is a wonderful, wonderful iteration of Aventus, probably among the best.
It definitely checks all the boxes of the batches that we loved previous to the last few years. That had a nice element of pineapple, a nice element of smokiness, and just a more rounded and better version of the wispy, fruity versions that are out as of late.
Yeah, I know, and that seems to be one of the criticisms as well. Like, a lot of the newer batches, they kind of lost that birch tar that was in there, that iconic contemporary masculine component to the scent. And so I like how this one kind of like harkens back to the roots of Aventus and, you know, the Aventus that people had originally fallen in love with. And so I think this is a real great variant.
Damien Stammers, congratulations. Job well done. Absolutely well done. How long did it last on your skin? That whole night?
It's awesome. Like, it's tremendous longevity. And I think one of the banes of this one is that, very similar to Aventus, you will fall victim to olfactory fatigue when you wear this one. And so, unfortunately, regardless of the fact that it lasts for a long time, because I had applied it originally in my hotel room that evening, or that morning rather, and I was still getting noticed in the evening. Wow. And so that was, 8 hours later? Because I was there for the entire event. I
don't get 8 hours from nothing. Well, very few.
Yeah.
I get a good nice 6, 7, almost 8. No, 8 is, that's a long stretch.
It is a long time.
God bless your skin, my friend.
Yeah.
And this is Extrait.
Okay, wow.
Which is why you got that ridiculous longevity from this.
That's good. That actually does explain a lot.
Fun fact here, there is a Facebook group called the Aventus Lounge. And a bunch of nice guys. I'm friends with a bunch of them. And very, very few Aventus-like fragrances ever get their seal of approval. This one got it hands down. That says a lot.
Wow. So. Yeah, that's crazy. And I'll be honest with you, I was never one to really get into Aventus batches, although I've experienced a ton of them, and every time I walk into Neiman Marcus, I always try to smell the newest one, and just to be read up on that. I personally did have the Z11 batch, and I did own the XO2 batch, and I do remember how remarkably smoky they were. And so, and I feel like a lot of the more recent ones just went into like vanillic territory a bit too much, but this one is just a nice balance of everything. All the notes are in perfect harmony with one another. And so for those of you who are just, learning about Aventus today, it's a very popular fragrance from the House of Creed, featuring notes of pineapple, apple, blackcurrant, bergamot, jasmine, cedarwood, patchouli. The list goes on and on. But it's dominated by notes of pineapple and birch tar.
At the moment, I am in a cloud of Aventus because he sprayed some on himself. Emperor, not Aventus, excuse me.
Right.
And it's jumping off this test strip right now. It's like Aventus air freshener for sure.
Yeah. Pretty much everybody that I've worn this around has really, really enjoyed it.
Wifey?
Oh, yeah. She loves this
cool.
one. Yeah, but she's also a fan of Aventus as well. And surprisingly, I wore this 2 weeks ago or something when I met up with Gary from No Nonsense. I know he hasn't put.
Where are you? I'm jealous.
Well, he was in vacation. He went to the Dominican Republic for a little bit, but
my country. You went to my country, man.
He smelled this and he loved it as well.
Cool.
And so he has a bottle now.
And it's No Nonsense approved too.
Yeah.
As well as Aventus Lounge. Well, that's our thoughts on Emperor Extrait, short and sweet like we always do. I would love to give away 2 Talmud decants to lucky subscribers. All you have to do is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. Subscribe to Mr. Redolessence.
Thank you.
Like this video, then leave one comment down below what you enjoyed most about this video today. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you've been a subscriber, click on the bell icon to miss notifications and reviews of content giveaways and other fragrance fun always happening right here at BFL. Sorry for the corny pineapple shirt for the Aventus review, but Emperor Extrait review. Pardon me. Take care, stay blessed. We'll see you next time.